According to the Kanawha Charleston Humane Association, this time of year is often when more animals get adopted. But as Shelby Burrow found out, the shelter is seeing a large increase of animals and the organization is nearing capacity. She's joining us now on how volunteers are navigating these challenges. Hey, Shelby.
Well, Daniel, that's right. And employees tell me they're shocked to have nearly 400 animals in their care in November. And they say this isn't just an issue in Kanawha County, but nationwide. When asked about the current spacing crisis of the Kanawha Charleston Humane Association shelter, workers tell me they've been putting in extra time and working even harder to find these animals their forever homes.
Even after 2 successful days of adoptions, we're still looking at close to 400 animals. So we're busting at the seams, essentially.
Angie Gillenwater says because of this, they're now only able to take in sick or injured animals.
If we do turn you away and you have a healthy stray animal, just know that we don't want to do that. We don't want to tell anybody no, and we want to help as many animals as we can.
Gillenwater says she's never seen the shelter population get this high. And she says this time of the year is typically the slower season for shelters. And as the staff navigates these crowding issues, they know they're not alone.
This is kind of a nationwide issue right now, shelters being full.
Madison Adkins helps out with a bit of everything around the shelter, but her primary job is to care for sick animals. And the overcrowded facility can make it even harder to control these sicknesses.
I've seen a lot of illnesses running around just because they do share the same ventilation system. And so sicknesses are more likely to spread.
Adkins says parvo is the biggest disease they deal with, and it can live in facilities for a year and can be pretty hard to control. And recently they've been working even harder to keep those numbers of affected animals down.
I definitely am shocked. The past few years it's kind of just increased, and I think a lot of that contributes to our weather.
She says they're not sure why the shelter population's so high, but they're working to get through this and eventually find answers.
It kills me that we can't protect all of these guys, but our shelter isn't built to house a lot of animals, but we're trying our best and we'll always continue to do our best.
The Kanawha Charleston Humane Association says they welcome any help, whether it's donations, adopting, fostering, or even donating a little bit of time to lend a helping hand around the shelter. Live in the studio, Shelby Burrow, Eyewitness News.